Right, welcome back. Episode 6, Ball or Nothing podcast. We have got a fair few bits of football to
Yeah.
talk about. People have won trophies. People haven't won games of football. Um, but yeah, there's been a lot going on in the world of football. First domestic cup of the year. But I think we start. We left it with our preview of the Premier League. What about we just start with a recap of what happened on the weekend? There's a few shocks.
It was, yeah.
Man United definitely threw some spanners in the works there. Um, so Saturday, Villa beating Forest 4-2. But I said Villa were going to win it. I think you said Villa were going to win it, but
3-1.
I didn't expect Forest to score twice. I will be very honest. I
High
really
scoring
didn't.
game.
It was.
Yeah.
Fits the trend of February. What was it? Over 3.5 goals average
Average,
in the Premier League in February. So
highest in history of Premier League history. So
let's see. Turns out Premier League teams can't defend or whatever it is that's going on. But yeah, they started the weekend. Then Brighton Everton.
You got that score right.
I got that one. I got that one perfectly correct. I didn't expect it to take Brighton so long to score a goal. I thought Brighton would go 1-0 up and Everton would equalise, and then Billy Gilmore getting sent off. I didn't see the tackle.
It was quite.
When I was watching on Soccer Saturday, they were like, "Yeah, it's probably a red card," but I didn't see it. And then when Brighton equalised, I was like, "Get in there." I don't think I got the goal scorers right, but I did. I want to say I said Ollie Watkins to score for Aston Villa.
Yeah, you did.
I want to say so. There's a goal scorer and a correct result.
Yep, there you go.
But yeah, that was the first two, and then we had the Crystal Palace took Burnley apart.
Massive result for them.
I didn't know how to feel about this because I didn't know whether I wanted Burnley to win so Palace were still near us, or whether Palace to win so Burnley were further away. But turns out that Palace just walked through.
Away,
was it new manager first game?
New manager bounce.
Yeah, it is the new manager bounce. I think that
Brownhill got sent off as well.
There was Brownhill. There was red cards. There was two red cards this weekend, and yeah, Palace just did the business.
Yep.
Saw them off, and it is what it is.
And then fluky Man City.
But yeah, we can talk about Man City. What, away at Bournemouth?
Yeah.
I did watch it. They could have had a few more.
Yeah.
Like 1-0 was didn't really tell the story.
But the story,
Bournemouth did show a bit. Bournemouth showed a bit, especially at the end of the second half.
Had a few shots on target, pushing hard. But
end of the first half, they were in the game, but you know
they couldn't do us a favour.
Man City going to win the league, so what can I say?
We'll see about that.
Talking about Manchester United. What? Like
they are
the most inconsistent football team I've ever seen. They've had results recently where I thought, you know what, this team's actually looking like they've got themselves together. They've got themselves sorted. Yeah. Like they look like they had some team cohesion. They look like people were playing for each other, and then they go and play against Fulham, and Fulham, for majority of the game, were the better side.
They were, yeah.
I saw
they came with the tactics.
Yeah, they had the tactics.
They worked, and then
and Man United just couldn't break them down, and then Fulham end up scoring the last minute winner after Man United equalised. Yeah, I was expecting Scott McTominay to come on and score a winner because that's all he does. Yeah. But no, Fulham end up winning that. And then the 8 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
I enjoyed that. We like an 8 o'clock on a Saturday.
Arsenal flying at the moment.
Can't stop scoring apart from against Porto.
Yeah. Apart from that,
they can't in the league. I think they scored. What have they won? 6-0,
5-0 against Burnley, 6-0
West Ham,
and now 4-1.
4-1 against. So they are flying.
And
I'm very nervous.
Goal scorers as well, not just like a couple. There's
everyone's getting on the score sheet. But I'm nervous because we got to play them in 2 weeks? 9th of March
away
at the Emirates. Listen, it's not going to be the same as last year where we. What was it? 1-0.
Yeah.
And there was that dodgy offside line that was drawn at the wrong angle and everything. But
they drew it with.
I don't know. Yeah, drew it with their crayons and decided it was okay. I'll take it then, but there is no chance. We have no chance. I
never know. Tony
surprised, but then he's been poor. Yeah. I will touch on him when we get to the West Ham game, but he has been shocking. Like his goals have really glossed over how bad he's been, because like from someone who was when he was before his ban holding the ball up, flicking it. I know he hasn't got his normal strike partner in Brandon Mbeumo, but someone who used to just give you an extra bit. He doesn't even.
He's not being prolific.
Yeah.
Take cut chances. Normally puts him away.
Like, I'd say he's almost putting himself out of a move if he carries on playing like. Don't get me wrong, the stats will speak and teams will come in. He will go. in the summer. But it's one of those I can't not just criticise, because as much as he does, he's changed our team. You feel more confident when he's on the pitch. He's putting in poor performance, not holding the ball up, not just giving off simple passes. Yeah, it was. Again, I will touch on it more when we come to the West Ham game, because we've got to talk about. Well, we don't have to, but the Sunday game between
Wolves and Sheffield.
They did us a favour there. Again, anyone beating a team in a relegation zone does Brentford a favour. So
them higher.
I'm surprised it was only 1-0. I didn't get to watch the game.
I think Sarabia scored, didn't he?
Yeah, Sarabia scored. But the stats say that Wolves had 13 shots, Sheffield United 12.
Yep.
Didn't seem too one-sided. More corners for Sheffield United. Again, I didn't watch it, but
more shots on target as
doesn't fill me with confidence that these teams. Well, we went and won at Wolves. Do you know what I mean? But
big result.
It's one of those good result for us. But then we will move to what was such a depressing Monday night.
Lovely.
Got out of work. Thought, you know what? I predicted this to be 2-0. 2-0. I said after my Wolves prediction, I said I'll stick with it. And I think it was 2-0 West Ham in 5 minutes.
Lovely. Brentford, get back to it.
I'm going to start filming these podcasts with you, seriously.
It's like two games in a row. You can see the four.
Yeah. Mad. Chelsea on the weekend. But no, we're 2-0 down in 5 minutes. All that was going on, the ball was coming out. Reguilon had the worst game he's had in a Brentford shirt. Yeah, couldn't defend, couldn't tackle. Yeah, stupid.
Poor performance.
Very poor. But if the ball was just coming down his side, one pass, they'd get the cross in every time. The ball
1-2 triangles straight in.
And a team that plays 3 centre halves, the ball's never cut out in the box. And to talk about Jared Bowen's third goal, right? His hat-trick goal. The ball's come in, the kudos cross. Yeah. He's in a huge gap in between.
I saw that.
Norgard hasn't tracked him as the midfielder.
Ball watching.
3 centre backs, no one's marking him. He stood 2 yards from the goalkeeper. And what? He can't miss, so he gets a hat-trick. And then Thomas Frank decides to make subs.
Yeah, Damsgaard and then...
No, they scored their fourth.
Okay.
Emerson's goal. I was I was sat in the perfect view. I'm sat here. It was at the other end, and as soon as it came off his foot, I'm like, well, there we go.
Goal of the month contender.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. But you can't give a professional footballer 10 minutes to decide where he's going to put the ball in the top corner.
The space was mad.
Give him the space. Yeah. Such a poor header out from Onyeka that I was just like, oh, do you know what? I can't deal with it. But then, we made subs. The Wissa came on, Yanel,
Damsgaard, yeah.
And as much as I think West Ham probably shut up shop and said, look, we're done now, we could have scored twice after making it 4-2.
Tony had a chance there.
Who else had the chance? Someone brought a brilliant save out of Areola. Areola was really good. He made a
second half especially.
He made a save from Onyeka. It was just, like I say, I think West Ham had sort of said, look, we're done, we're tired, it is what it is. But we could have easily made it 4-4.
Easily, yeah.
But it just a team not taking chances, letting them score 4 in the first place.
The defence was always open.
Always.
Even 4-0 up were 4-1.
But no, it does not fill me with any confidence at all that we're going to go anywhere. I'm really worried. Like, with our games coming up, so we will talk about later on, but like Chelsea this weekend.
Crazy.
Battle of the 2 worst West London teams in the Premier League. Fulham obviously the best. I don't have confidence. If we go and get a result against Chelsea, then survival's done basically again, because we'll be 8 points off the relegation zone.
So you win that, you're fine.
But 5 points, and then you go and play Arsenal. Then you go and play. Who we got? Burnley away. That's the biggest game in the next
6 pointer. That's a 6 pointer.
Then Man United and Brighton at home.
You got Chelsea next, then Arsenal away. Burnley, the 6 pointer.
Yeah.
You got United at home. I think
United at home, Brighton at home on the Tuesday.
Them 2 are massive. Then you got Villa away.
Yeah.
Sheffield United at home is massive.
See, we've got winnable games, but it's whether
pick up the points. And
you can't keep losing and then expect the players not to have confidence. Even when we go play Sheffield United, you expect them to win or get something from it. But if they've lost 7 in a row, are they going to even have the confidence to go and do that against Sheffield United?
So I saw Norgard's interview after the game. He was saying they're just going to focus on themselves, forget those around them.
They need to
pick up the points, and they should be fine. Do
you know what it is? There didn't seem to be any leadership on the pitch. No one's like when we went 2-0 down, there was a huddle.
I saw that little huddle.
But you've got to have a huddle when you're 2-0 down after 5 minutes and can't defend. But no one on that pitch even
fifth
Tony.
ownership,
Tony has changed in person. Whether he's already his
Well,
head's
his
probably
mind,
gone, but it was just no one is leading. Like last year, we had Pontus Jansson, yeah,
He was
best
a
leader we
captain
had.
leader,
If
legend.
we were rubbish, he
He'll
got
pick
them
them up.
going.
He'll
He said
pick
to
them
them,
up,
"You need
yeah.
to sort this out." He would defend for his life. We don't have anyone.
No.
We're missing Ethan Pinnock at the back
I
for
think
injury
Ben
again.
Mee will be out for a while.
Ben
as
Mee's
well.
left in a protective boot.
Yeah.
But then we spent £32 million on Nathan Collins, and Agier's 20 million. That's a £52 million defenders.
Crazy.
And you're telling me that they can't defend?
And Collins got Premier League experience as well. So.
Yeah, it's not. Look, Collins does have good games, but for 32 million, that's not the levels he's got. And Agier, he was Celtic starting when he was at Celtic, he was starting centre half, winning the league with Celtic, and you're telling me
he's got experience and what's going on now.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done ranting about the club at the moment. When we get onto the prediction, I'll go again. But no, it was a very, very disappointing.
So Bowen's first hat trick in senior football.
I heard he's got 16 doubles, so he scored 2 goals in 16 games. Never got a hat trick. And then he goes and does that.
He's got a hat trick, Premier League hat trick before Marcus Rashford. What do you think about that?
Yeah, actually,
Rashford's never scored a Premier League hat trick.
Oh well, listen, Marcus Rashford. That's a topic we will talk about because I do think when we talk about the Man City Man United game this weekend, we can touch on Man United because there's a lot going on at that club that I don't really understand, and that there's a lot of, I think, hidden problems at Man United.
Behind the scenes, there's a lot of things going on.
But let's not shy away from Liverpool.
The kids.
Right, I'm gonna devil's advocate. Chelsea are rubbish. You've spent £1 billion.
Crazy.
And you are rubbish.
Look at your midfield.
You could not beat the Liverpool youngsters. But the stats don't lie.
Yeah.
Chelsea's team was younger.
They were, yeah.
Chelsea's team was younger. So the Liverpool kids is not as kiddie as they say. But Chelsea should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed.
Especially
and
extra time.
Pochettino should be so embarrassing. Do you know why? Because if it's true that he came out and said we're playing for penalties in extra time.
That's what he said.
When the Liverpool kids were on the pitch,
he said we're going to hold it on for penalties.
And you knew Liverpool were just coming. You cannot. How can you want to play under a manager that says, do you know what? Don't try and win.
Just wait for penalties.
Wait for penalties. Which penalties is luck.
Yeah, it's pot luck.
If the keeper goes the right way, he saves it. I could not. If my manager said that, I'd lose all confidence.
It's just the way they sat back in extra time. You thought there's kids on the pitch.
Yeah.
At least press or
They did nothing.
Even no counter attacks, nothing. Mudryk was poor when he came on.
Mudryk's been that
80 million.
You're telling like Brentford were rumoured to say before he went to Chelsea, Brentford wanted him for like 20 mil.
20, I think he's worth 10.
Oh,
5?
5?
Maybe 3.
3. I'd pay someone to take him off me. But
I know, Arsenal got lucky. They got obviously Trossard instead of Mudryk. Yeah. So.
But it shows that you do sometimes need to sign people with Premier League experience rather than taking a punt on these youngsters. Yeah. So, but let's talk more about the final. I want to talk about the offsides. We'll start with Chelsea's one because you're at the National Stadium. We spoke about this yesterday. I'm going to speak about it now so that everyone can hear it. They're at the National Stadium, and your camera angle of an offside is not in line with a shot. How can you not have a camera everywhere? The National Stadium, the home of football in England.
Not even
one camera.
Crazy.
It might have been offside. Yeah. I don't know how marginal it was.
Touch and go.
But if the camera is not straight, perspective and everything, you can't
decide. You can't decide.
No. So I think that's poor, but it is what it is. And then you've got Liverpool's offside goal, which. Yes, Endo is offside. Endo is offside. But there's two things. He's got to be more clever. He can't just stand there and hold. It was a bit too big. You can't just hold him. Just stand there.
And just give him a little nudge.
Nudge him and just that's it. But also, start in an onside position. There was no reason for him to be offside.
He should have started in online.
He starts with everyone else. And Van Dijk's headers clearly...
I think it was still against us. Always VARs. Against us, always. We had so many games. Odegaard's basketball in Anfield.
If you want to talk about VAR and you guys, what about the Robertson penalty against us?
Nah, that wasn't a pen.
Oh, see, there we go. Never a penalty. Sorry, let me go back. The West Ham referee. Worst performance I've ever seen.
Was it Simon Hooper? I think.
It was Hooper, yeah.
He hates us.
Was it him that had the Tottenham
Liverpool? Yeah, he hates us.
Shouldn't have a job. Shouldn't have a job as a referee.
Maybe in Championship, just get rid.
Sunday League doesn't even deserve to have him. But you can't. We had. I don't know if you've seen the replay.
There was a push.
But it's not a shoulder to shoulder. He comes from behind him
with his hands as well,
and he's in the box.
Yeah. Don't even
And
look at it. They
didn't look
check.
at it.
Crazy.
There was a foul on Frank Onyeka. The ball came down the line. He missed one tackle. Then he just got taken out
And nothing.
next to the linesman. So the linesman's to blame as well. And
Nothing.
We still had the ball afterwards, but that's not the point.
Inconsistency
It's the inconsistent.
Yeah.
They were getting free kicks for everything. As soon as Paqueta fell over, it was game. But the refereeing in this country is at an all-time low. There is not
especially
one.
for our game. This is the truth.
There's not. He's going again. There's not one. I wouldn't say there's one referee that deserves to go to the Euros. You know how they get them for different countries.
For different countries.
From our country, you might say Michael Oliver.
But
he's on
actually,
our level,
even as a Liverpool fan, he's actually all right. He's
but our level of refereeing,
he's the only one. He's the only one.
I would take all the AFCON refs. They were so on top of everything and strict.
Yeah, that's
our refs, as soon as they see a big club or a big player, they lose their heads. As soon as the crowd, if they're in a certain place, get intimidated, they're gone. We need these refs from other countries to come in and tell our referees how to do it.
There's an Australian one now, isn't it?
Jared Gillett.
Yeah, he's another touch and go.
He's hit and miss. He's had some good Brentford games. He's had some bad Brentford games. Like, this is the problem. They're not consistent. No. There's no consistency in officiating in this country.
Then you've got the head of the PGMO, Howard Webb, United fan. So
yeah. But do you know what? It's
always going to be.
But
isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those. Those offsides were offsides. Yeah. I think at the end of the day.
But the final result counts.
Yes, the final result.
Van Dijk's first trophy as captain.
Yeah, scores the winning goal.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Do you know what? He had to beat him. Every time he was in the box, he was beating him in the air. He was beating him in the air, And I just thought it was coming. All he has to do is put in a good corner and he will get on the end of it.
He's back to his best.
So I think he is. I saw he was he's 9th favourite to win the PFA Player of the Year.
I saw that last night.
Favourite is Rodri.
Rodri?
Yeah, and then it's Haaland. Then I think it's Salah. Then like Foden and that. But I've got to say, it's going to be Haaland, isn't it? I think it's going to be
Haaland or De Bruyne. If De Bruyne stays fit.
Yeah. I think De Bruyne is in there,
but probably Haaland if he carries on scoring 5 every game.
I don't know why Rodri would be favoured, probably because he's never lost a game or something. He's just something stupid like that. But yeah, you lot lifted the trophy first
domestic.
Last one Klopp's ever going to lift.
Last one?
Yeah, last
Quadruple's on, man.
It's on, but it's not happening.
Quadruple's happening.
It's not happening. Yeah, because you lot got the easy Europa League draw, didn't you?
Sparta
Prague. So you talk about City. Who did you lot get? Sparta Prague.
They're tough, you know.
Not a chance.
Come on, don't
play the kids.
Yeah,
play the kids.
Don't disrespect Sparta Prague.
City's games against Copenhagen are harder than Sparta Prague.
Yeah, Copenhagen 3-1 with the kids.
Yeah, Copenhagen. 100%.
We always get the tough ones. Don't worry, next year we're back in the Champions League.
No, you don't. What is the Europa League draw came out, didn't it?
Yeah, let's have a look at those actually. There's a few
because Conference League
good ones.
Threw up a good one.
Yeah,
with Brighton. Is it Brighton Roma?
Brighton Roma.
West Ham Freiburg, repeat of last year's semi-final.
Who did Ajax? I think Ajax. Ajax. I think they're coming to an English team to visit.
Aston Villa? Yes, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Ajax, Aston Villa.
Henderson.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That'll be a good one.
Good. So yeah, Ajax, Aston Villa in the Conference League, and in the Europa League, yeah, you've got the Marseille, Villarreal, Brighton, Roma, Benfica, Rangers.
Ooh,
see, they're all Freiburg, West Ham.
Atmospheres we proper lit.
Both Prague teams got through. Slavia Prague are playing AC Milan, and
Sparta's got us.
Sparta Prague, the Sunday League team, are playing Liverpool.
Sunday League team, yeah. We can play the kids. It's alright.
Yeah, you can. It's alright.
Quadruple's still on.
It's on, but it's not happening. That's it. You're done. Last trophy of the year.
Last trophy of the year.
Last trophy of the year for you lot. Last one, and it's going to be a League Cup.
No comment.
No comment. How poor is last one's a League
Cup? It's fine. We'll start a parade with it.
Yeah, you will actually. You have a big open top bus.
Last night, the club announced.
What, you having a parade for the Carabao Cup?
No, just for Klopp.
Just for Klopp. You're just going to stand on the bus. And you're just going to go around the city, and people are just clapping.
I'll be there.
But no, I do. It's one of those that will be all right.
Shall we move on to this weekend?
Yeah, we can. Rather than the weekend, we'll start with what's about to happen tonight. We'll just do a little FA Cup.
Yeah, of course.
You guys are playing
forgot
tonight.
We're playing the kids though, innit?
Yeah. The kids every week. Do you have any older players?
No, they're all injured.
Van Dijk's probably 21, isn't he?
Van Dijk's going to chill at home today.
Yeah, listen, you're going to play Klopp up front tonight, I think.
Klopp and Pep Linders.
Imagine Klopp just decides to play himself.
Imagine Ove kick Klopp in the Kop end. In the Kop end.
Take the shirt off.
Man.
But yeah, so last night, what was there?
Last night.
before we go, I got another
Let's
score
go.
right. I got another score right.
Oh yes, you did.
Monday night.
Monday night, you did.
It was just a throwaway comment,
Yes.
but I did say
You did.
Coventry would beat Maidstone 5-0.
5-0. And it
I
happened.
said it, and it happened. 2 goals in the last minute.
Yeah,
but
still predicted right.
I predicted it
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So yeah, that happened. Then last night we had Bournemouth Leicester.
Few interesting ones, yeah. Leicester
That was 0-0, innit?
caused an upset and then extra time 1-0.
Yeah, 0-0 then 1-0. Blackburn Newcastle went to penalties.
Penalties and then 4-3 Newcastle.
Yeah, I saw Blackburn's main player Shami Shmodic.
Yeah.
Missed the penalty.
Shout out to our Indian boy Dylan Malkande.
What did he play?
He played there.
Did he play? Nice.
Yeah. Got the assist.
And then of course we've got to talk about that robot up front for Man City and his companion that just passes him the ball.
Yeah, his little mate. 4 assists. Crazy.
4 assists, 5 goals for Haaland.
Madness.
Luton did score twice, but 6-2.
6-2 is a great FIFA scoreline, isn't it?
Honestly, it's giving me some hope. Like that Brentford didn't concede that many against Man City in 2 games, so it's giving me some hope. But
he's different planet, Haaland.
The draw for the next round being done yet? No.
I think it's tonight.
Is it tonight? Yeah.
Probably be halftime with our game or before the game.
That is something we will touch on next week.
Next week, yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a little preview of tonight. We'll do some score predictions.
Let's go. Let's go.
Why not?
Why not?
Let's start with, I think, the biggest game tonight, Chelsea Leeds. Like in terms of teams, in terms of stature of clubs, history, Chelsea Leeds.
Big game for Poch. Massive.
It is. Oh, that is something we'll touch on after this. Actually, I want to talk about whether you're Poch in, not as a Liverpool fan, but Poch in or Poch out. Yeah, for Chelsea fans, Poch in or Poch out. But we'll talk about that once we do these. Chelsea Leeds. I think there's goals tonight.
Yeah, same.
I am gonna go. Oh, Chelsea gonna have that. They've been knackered from 120
minutes. Yeah.
Leeds can be. Like, they are on a roll at the moment. Leeds.
Beating Leicester 3-1.
Yeah, they're really rolling. I think they're going to get automatics.
5 in a row, I see. 5 in a row.
And then I'm gonna go shock.
Ooh, FA Cup shock.
3-1 Leeds.
3-1.
3-1 Leeds. And no, I'm not going to do a goal scorer. Oh no, I am. Joel Pyro.
Joel Pyro.
Is that?
Yeah.
He plays for them.
Yeah.
No, he's fit. Sorry, I know he plays for them.
Yeah, he's fit. He's fit. Yeah.
Cool. Joel Pyro. 3-1 Leeds.
3-1. Yeah.
Bye Chelsea. Another cup.
Gone.
See you later. Another mid-table season. Can't do it. What are you saying?
I'm gonna go 1-1. Another extra time.
Who wants it? Yeah.
And it's gonna go all the way to pens.
Yeah.
And I see Chelsea winning on pens.
Oh, yeah, because
Poch
will tell them in extra time.
Let's play for pens.
Let's play for pens.
It's home.
It's home. We'll play against Leeds.
Yeah. And the Chelsea end as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1-1. Chelsea win on pens.
Oh, I like it. Forest Man United. Actually, I've spoken about Chelsea Leeds, about historic and biggest game. Forest Champions League winners. Man United Champions League big club.
Massive.
Huge game. But
and quite a few players injured as well.
Yes.
Maguire's out. Bruno's heavy doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Julian's out as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be a decent time.
I'm gonna say that one does go to extra time. I want to say that is a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw, yeah.
And Man United nick it in extra time.
2-1. Not pens.
2-1. That's what I'm going for.
Goal scorer?
It's been a while. Kobe Mainoo.
Kobe Mainoo, yeah?
Yeah.
Man like Mainoo.
Mainoo or Scott McTominay.
Oh, yeah, he would definitely play.
Too,
yeah. McTominay would probably play.
Mainoo would be my first, then McTominay is going to be my next. What about you?
I'm going to go 2-1 United, I think, even though injuries and that.
The same as me, but mine's before.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 90 minutes. Time. Yeah, 90 minutes. And I'm going to go for... I'm waiting for him to score, by the way. Garnacho.
Oh, yeah.
Again, 3 weeks in a row for United as well.
He's let me down in my fantasy team big time.
Same with me. I got rid of him. Sorry.
He used my wild card this weekend, and it backfired. I've got bottom of the league. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think United will win somehow.
Yeah, they'll nick it.
Jammy
United.
It'll be a good chance for Forest to get a result.
Yeah.
But
hopefully they do, because I love it when United lose to Mark Goldbridge.
Right, Wolves Brighton.
Ooh, should be a tasty one.
I think they both take it seriously because they're both comfortable in the Premier League. Yeah, they both want to win.
Clear of safety, yeah.
So I think if I was both of them, I'd be trying to get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So I'm gonna say 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
Goal scorer?
Is he back? Evan Ferguson? No.
I don't think he's fit.
Danny Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
Pen.
Like Welbs.
No, João Pedro will take it, wouldn't he? No,
I think he's out. Pedro's out.
Welbeck.
Welbeck, yeah.
Possibly a penalty.
I'm gonna go for 2-2 draw.
Ooh.
And it's going to pens
Yeah.
again.
Oh, we like it.
And I say Brighton winning 5-4.
On pens.
5-4, you heard it here.
5-4 on pen. Who misses the Wolves pen?
Hwangi Chan.
What do you mean? Doherty. If it goes pens, Doherty misses. All right. So we're both going Brighton to win though.
Brighton to win.
So far, what did you say Chelsea leads?
I said 1-1.
Yeah. Chelsea to win on pens.
Pens, yeah.
So you've gone Chelsea, I've gone Leeds. We've both gone Man United.
Both United.
Both gone Brighton. Then 8 o'clock.
3-0 Southampton because we're playing our kids.
Doesn't matter. You are actually Southampton are struggling.
We have no players. They're all injured.
Southampton are starting to fall off.
What, lost 2 in a row?
Yeah, they lost at home to Hull and home to Millwall. And they didn't. Was there a game before they
drew or something?
Was it Huddersfield? Oh no, they won, but they were 2-0 down. They won 5-3.
Yeah, 5-3. Yeah.
I saw one of the goals. I don't remember.
I think 3 goals in stoppage time.
Yeah. But no, I think you'll comfortably go through. I think Southampton will score. I like a team scoring at Anfield. I'd like to see you lot knocked out.
Away against Limbs.
But I'm gonna go 5-1.
5-1.
Liverpool.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure we're scoring 5 with the kids?
I said 5-0.
I'll post this tonight.
Yeah,
on TikTok. 5-1.
1 Liverpool.
All right.
Quansah will score.
Quansah, yeah. From the corner.
Or Dan's is gonna get on the
Dan's first goal.
Yeah, Dan's first goal.
Let's go for that. All right, you say 5. I'm gonna go. Things gonna be tighter than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for a Harvey Elliott goal because I think he's fit enough.
Yeah.
Played well as well.
Nunes back yet, or is he?
Nunes is touch and go. Salah's touch and
go.
I think they'll rest them for Forest the weekend, which we'll touch on as well.
We are. So yeah, that's our little FA Cup review
for tonight.
Hopefully interesting to see. I do think the big teams. Oh no, I want Chelsea to lose. I want Liverpool to lose. I want Man United to lose.
So what do you think? Klopp wants a proper atmosphere tonight. What do you think about that?
Oh, listen, you don't need it
because we got our kids, man.
You could have a COVID match and have no fans, and you would.
We got our kids.
It doesn't matter. You are going to walk.
How is that fair, guys? We've played the final, extra time, 3 days. How are we going to win the quadruple? How is that fair?
It wasn't going to happen in the first place.
It's always us. It's always us.
It's not going to happen. It's always us.
It's always us.
God. See, this is why you don't get a bad name for yourself.
And I think that links up to something else, but we won't touch on that.
Right, moving swiftly on before you start crying about another Liverpool thing. Let's talk about the problems at Man United.
Oh yeah,
because
massive.
There is, I think, deep underlying problems at Man United that links to the captaincy problem. Because when Maguire was captain, he was terrible. When did Rashford touch captaincy?
Maybe for a couple games if they were injured,
terrible.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes seems to have lost his way now that he's club captain.
He started well and then
so it's one of those. There is obviously a lot of pressure being Man United captain. A lot of pressure. But you can't. I thought when Bruno first came to the Prem, unbelievable. Didn't he get double figure goals this year? He was great.
Proper playmaker.
Now he just rolls on the floor.
Same with
that was embarrassing, by the way. He's rolling on the floor against Fulham. Have you seen the video?
Stinks. I've seen it.
See if you can get the video for it. If there's a TikTok clip, put that in. Because him rolling on the floor,
shocking.
Like he lost the leg, and then suddenly they have the ball. He's up. But he doesn't even hobble.
It reminds me of Luis Suarez back.
Yeah, listen, another rat. But he's but no, Man United got, like I said, I thought they were getting their stuff back together, their mojo, and then that performance against Fulham,
Rashford walking around again.
We were talking about Rashford as well. There was rumours that he's
fallen out.
Everyone seems to fall out with Ten Hag. Maybe Ten Hag's the problem.
Time to go.
I don't know. It depends how their season finishes. If they win the FA Cup and then get Champions League,
that might be a good
successful season.
And some huge transfers in the summer. I don't know.
Yeah, but if they don't win anything, if they don't even get to a final,
that's a failure.
Then they don't get Europa League, Champions League, because they will be Europa.
Yeah, it should.
Then it's a failure.
It's a failure.
Again, it's a question of Ten Hag doesn't leave before now and the end of the season.
No.
Because no one wants to come in for that. But you can't say that if they don't do anything this season, he doesn't go. I think he goes. He should go. I don't know who comes in. Who wants that
As you said, Jim Ratcliffe's got high expectations.
Yeah.
Coming in now.
Well, they seem to be changing things behind the scenes. They took the Man City
sporting director as well.
Yeah, they took the Man City. They want the Newcastle.
Yeah, is it Ashwood?
They took someone.
Something like that.
They was Newcastle, the Man City guy,
So behind the scenes, they're trying to build up.
They're trying to do something, but it's a club at the moment that hopefully they're on an off day when they play Brentford in a couple of weeks.
We've got them in mid-March as well. So
on the note of sacking and managers, let's shout out to your brother, shout out to them Chelsea fans.
What happened? What did he say as soon as the final whistle went?
What did he say?
Poch out.
Did he say
I want Poch out.
He didn't Poch out for a couple of weeks, and I saw him a couple of weeks
ago. These Chelsea
ago.
fans, they switched. Like one game they win, Poch in.
When they beat us on the weekend, it'll be Poch in. Because they'll score 4 against us. So it'll be
for another 4,
yeah.
I can't tell with these lot. These Chelsea fans, Poch in, Poch out one game.
I would say
give him time. I think
you give him the end of this season. You then give him a summer transfer window of his players.
That's it.
Not Todd Bowley signing.
He doesn't even know what he's doing.
Yeah. Not Todd Bowley spending like money on
random
80 million on Caicedo. As much as he was good for Brighton, it was his first season in the was it first season in the Prem?
Second, but
first starting season. They signed Robert Sanchez from Brighton.
35 mil.
Just putting checkbooks out and just signing whatever they could see.
Enzo, World Cup winner, hasn't lived up to his.
But that's what I'm saying. He won the World Cup, looked good in that Argentina squad. It's obviously the surroundings that is causing major issues.
We got the better signing,
Enzo, yeah. But it's
bad.
I would personally say it's Poch in until he's had his transfer window. If he then fails at the end of the start of next season, you're gone.
By the new year.
Yeah, I'd say give him till
the new year.
December.
Yeah.
And then you say if you're not in the top 4
by then
and you've signed your own players and you've done this,
then there's a big problem.
Then there's something going on. But I'm Poch in. Obviously, your brother's probably going to comment underneath this.
Poch out.
But you can't. No one wants to come into Chelsea at the moment as well because as much as they're a big club, they're a mess. So no one wants to come in, take that responsibility, and then have to answer.
No one knows the tactics. I think some of the players, I don't know, they've lost. They've kind of lost it.
But it's been the same. Like Graham Potter did a great job at Brighton.
Yeah, and then he came
into Chelsea, failed. I think it's up above because they signed the players they want.
They're not what the manager.
It's not what the manager wants.
It doesn't fit to their philosophy.
And you've got Nicholas Jackson isn't a world-class striker.
He's not.
You look at City got Haaland, Liverpool got Nunes. Yeah, I know you'd get in there, but he's better than Jackson.
Yeah, he's improving.
Man United got Højlund.
Yeah.
Tottenham, Richarlison.
So many options. Brennan Johnson as well can chip in. So.
But you don't look at Chelsea and think, wow, they've got a real player there. When you look at Nicholas Jackson,
obviously you guys got Tony. Still bring the goals. So.
Yeah, but this one Jackson is not that.
Nah. He's not a clinical number 9.
No. Like
they fell big time in those. Higuain failed. Torres failed. Yeah. Falcao failed.
Torres, the only thing Torres did is the Champions League winner. Going around the goalie, made Gary Neville.
Gary Neville just fell over.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Fell down the stairs or something. But no, I just think they're definitely a club that needs some sorting out.
They do.
Again,
same with United.
So. We've got them this weekend, so I think it's a good way to go into the predictions for this weekend because I'm going to start with that, and I will stand by it.
Go for it.
Because a couple of weeks ago, I said who was playing. There was a London derby going on, and it kicked off at 3:00 on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I said it can't be a real derby
if it's a 3:00.
If it's 3:00. So what time does Brentford Chelsea kick off?
3:00.
3:00.
How does that even make sense?
It's not a real derby.
How does that make sense?
They don't care about us. We don't care about them. It's just 2 London teams. But
that is London teams. Isn't it?
Is listed as the first game for this weekend. So I'm going to start. I've got to be optimistic. I've really got to be optimistic. I think 3-1 Brentford.
3-1, yeah?
3-1 Brentford. They're going to... Thomas Frank's going to do something this week. I don't know what it is.
Training ground.
Like, we're not going to keep a clean sheet, for sure. Yeah. But I don't think Chelsea can keep a clean sheet against us.
Especially if they lose tonight or something mad goes tonight.
And I am going to say that the big man up front, hear me out. Hat-trick.
Hat-trick, yeah?
Hear me out. I just
heard it here first.
He's started, he normally has this little dip and then he comes back and does, I'm going hat-trick.
Whoa.
I'm going hat-trick. One of them's a pen, possibly 2 pens. But because VAR will be on our side this week.
Hopefully on our side as well.
Yeah, so I'm going 3-1 Brentford. Ivan Toney hat. If that comes correct, believe I'm wearing an Ivan Toney shirt to the next podcast.
Done deal. I'm gonna go for high scoring.
7-7.
3-2 Brentford.
Oh, so you think we're gonna win?
I
as
think
well?
you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Your crowd needs to be there. Obviously, you'll be there.
Yeah.
Tell your crowd. Bring up that. I
Bring it
want
up a
Chelsea
bit.
to lose, man.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
No,
But
I
yeah,
do.
3-2. And I think I'm gonna laugh here. Norgard to score.
Norgard to score. Listen, that man hasn't scored since we beat Arsenal on the first day of the season 3 years ago. No,
He's
he
gonna
has.
score.
He scored against Wolves. But,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
no, he's
3-2.
good score. He's good score.
Yeah, he'll score.
Right. After that, big game. After their points deduction was deducted.
Yeah, I saw that.
Deducted points deduction. Everton managed to jump up the table without playing a game. Sent us further down. Everton, West Ham.
That's a tough one.
West Ham were nothing special on Monday night. I'm going to tell you that.
They were poor. As I said, defense was open. Got lucky.
And at Goodison, Everton can be an intimidating. It can. Yeah. It can work two ways though. If Everton are being poor, they get onto the Everton players,
yeah, especially on Pickford.
If they go early,
I've seen that.
If Everton score early, that place becomes hostile for West Ham. So I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw. And Jarrod Bowen's gonna score again.
Jarrod Bowen again. Yeah.
I don't want to see his face, his name, but I'm gonna bring him into my fantasy team.
Yeah, you probably do well this week.
2-2, Jarrod Bowen.
I want to go for 2-1 2-1 Everton actually.
Nice.
And I think McNeil's gonna score.
Okay.
If he's fit, because I think he had a little. If he's fit.
Yes.
If not, Decore.
I could personally do with West Ham winning the game.
Especially for you guys.
Yeah. But no, I see a 2-2 draw. But you're saying 2-1 Everton?
2-1. I'm gonna change it. Not McNeil. I want to go Decore.
Just signed a new. No, that's the Crystal Palace one.
That's cheap. The midfielder. Yeah.
Midfielder. He's just signed a new contract.
The midfielder. Yeah.
Fulham Brighton.
Oh,
good game.
Oh, the both teams to score.
Yeah, I do. I think there's goals in that one. Fulham will be buzzing after last week.
I already got a goal scorer for that as well.
Don't take my Bobby Deco over.
No.
I'm gonna have him.
He scored last week, week before, isn't it, for you?
Yes, I did. I forgot to pick up on that. I did get it.
You got him there.
A goal scorer.
Finally, after 3 attempts, he scored for you.
Just if I say the same player for 46, get 38 games.
Yeah, I had a chance of getting that right.
But Fulham Brighton. I think Fulham win. Say 2-1.
2-1, yeah?
2-1 Bobby Deco.
Again. I want to go for a 2-2. I think for Fulham, the goal scorer is going to be the striker, Muniz.
Oh, Rodrigo.
Yeah, Muniz,
yeah.
He's going to score again.
Would you say 3-2 Fulham?
No, 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, draw.
Okay. We're already following this trend of loads of goals in
February.
February.
Loads of goals, both teams to
probably
score.
means there's going to be no goals in March. Everything's going to end 0-0.
We're going to curse it.
Yeah. But no, I see them both scoring.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They're open.
Yeah.
They're both expansive attacking football, so...
there's a lot of 3 o'clocks.
There is, that's a lot.
Match
of the day will be decent.
Yeah, well, I'm only watching if we get a result.
Same
Newcastle Wolves. I think Newcastle win because I just think Wolves, they're a bit flaky.
Yeah.
They've just
Especially
only just beaten
weeks,
Sheffield United, lost to us. Newcastle will be a bit deflated after letting in 4 at the Emirates, but they did score, which is not what many teams do now against Arsenal.
Some of their players are coming back as well. So
I would say 3-0 Newcastle.
3-0 clean sheet.
3-0. Anthony Gordon. Gonna pop up.
I'm gonna go for 3-1 Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think Sean Longstaff's gonna score.
Sean Longstaff.
Yeah.
Both teams score.
Both teams to score again. Those boys, you know.
All right, moving on to your boys.
Yeah.
Forest away.
Forest away. It won't be easy, especially with the kids.
If Forest beat Man United tonight, they'll be buzzing as well.
Especially us playing the kids as well, it'll be hard. So so yeah.
Forest Liverpool. You'll probably have Salah and Nunes.
Hopefully, yeah.
So I'm gonna say 2-0 Liverpool.
Clean sheet.
2-0 Liverpool. I've gone for a lot of clean sheets.
Decent. I'm gonna go. Oh, you goal scorer as well?
No Salah.
No Salah back.
As long as he's fit.
You should be fine. I think they'll rest him tonight.
Penalty. You don't always get
penalties. Yeah.
VAR on your side.
Hopefully again. VAR, come on, man.
No, you're playing a smaller.
Small.
They're bigger. Like they're big history wise.
Yeah.
But small. They've just come from the Championship and whatever, and the same level as Brentford. You'll get a penalty.
We'll get a penalty.
Yeah. You heard it, guys. They'll get a penalty.
Reunion with
possibly a sending off for Forest for some kick on the ankle and like Salah.
Mad violent conduct.
Yeah.
Salah doesn't roll.
He
doesn't roll.
Yeah.
He just scores goals. Doesn't roll. I want to go for 2-1 Liverpool win.
Yeah.
But I want to go for a home goal scorer. My boy.
Owoni. So you're going to be there. It's going to be 2-0 Liverpool.
Come on, Owoni.
Owoni's going to be
little consolation.
Yeah.
Just realised reunion of Divock Origi.
Oh yes, is it?
Well, if he's probably on the bench.
What's he part of their 72-man?
72-man squad. He
Yeah,
only plays the under 21s.
Yeah, so honestly.
But yeah, hopefully you'll see him there.
And then the last 3 o'clock kickoff, another London derby.
Another one at 3 o'clock. What's going on, Sky or BT?
Yeah,
TNT?
They don't want these games on TV, no?
Come on.
They'd rather have Luton Aston Villa at 5:30 on TV.
But to be fair, Luton deserve it.
Good
At least they get money as well.
Good game. Yeah. Tottenham Palace. Tottenham win this. I think Palace ain't great.
Nah.
Tottenham. I feel like Tottenham haven't played a game. They just lost to Wolves.
They actually, I was speaking to my cousin. They had like a 10, 11-day break.
Yeah.
So that's
I
quite a
feel
big
like they
break.
haven't played in a while.
11-day break.
But they did just lose to Wolves.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was the last game. Yeah. 11 days ago.
I'm gonna say. I don't think Palace are still missing Eze. I know that they beat Burnley, but Burnley are nothing special and down to 10 men. I'm gonna say Tottenham come out 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
But you still think Palace will score a little?
I think they will. It's a London derby. Palace do always turn up. If there's Edouard or Mateta.
Oh, Mateta.
I just want to say Mateta's hold-up play, when you watch him,
very
probably
strong,
one of the best hold-up strikers.
Top 5 in the league, top 4.
100%. Watching him against Brentford, the ball would come in and he would hold off anyone.
Yeah,
He'd hold up, but
even
he would
against
just
Chelsea.
stop there. It would just be there.
It's not like a bad touch. He literally holds it for Ayew to run.
Always. So he's always there. But I'm going to say 4-1 Tottenham. Richarlison gets on the score sheet.
I'm going to go 3-0 Spurs. I think Brennan Johnson to score. Yeah, Brennan Johnson.
No both teams to score.
Nah, not this time. Not Palace.
No. And then the 5:30 Luton Aston Villa. Brentford fan talking here. I need Ollie Watkins to turn up.
Hat-trick.
Need Ollie Watkins to turn up. I do think Luton will score.
Yeah, same with me.
And I'm sadly going to say a 1-1 draw.
1-1. Ooh. Wow.
And Chidozie Ogbene, the ex-Brentford player, is going to score for Luton.
He scored against us. Yeah.
So he's going to score 1-0.
1-0. I'm going to go 3-1 Villa.
Listen, I'd love it.
I'm going to go 3-1 Villa. And you guys heard it here, yeah? Outside the box, screamer from Yuri Tielemans.
He played.
He's played, yeah.
Has he played?
Yeah, because Boubacar Kamara's out. So Tielemans, McGinn, Douglas Luiz.
Luiz scored twice.
Yeah, he scored twice. Yeah. But I'm going to go Tielemans, screamer. We go to Sunday games.
Sunday's only 2 games.
Only 2 games.
Big one.
It is.
City United.
We will talk about that.
Talk about that after. But Burnley, Bournemouth.
Burnley game.
Again, I need Bournemouth to do us a favour. We're not competing with them. But Burnley, it's a strange. It's a long way to go on a Sunday for a Bournemouth fan.
Wow, that's crazy. Especially at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2-1 Bournemouth.
No, I was gonna go.
You're gonna go as well.
2-1 Bournemouth.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I'll go for your goal scorer.
Dominic Solanke.
Solanke.
Yeah. Solanke or Kluivert.
Oh yeah, he's been.
He looks a bit rapid. He does. So.
I'm gonna go for a header from the centre back in the corner, Senesi.
That one is being pulled from somewhere.
Senesi.
Where's that being pulled from then?
From my
if that comes in,
I think it's from my tipster.
Yeah. And then the 3:30.
3:30, yeah, for police reasons.
Do you know what? We'll do that Man City Man United, but I've got a question about that. But we'll quickly do the Monday night game. Sheffield United Arsenal, and then we'll go back to the Man City game.
Let's go for it.
Sheffield United Arsenal. I think Arsenal again 3-0.
3-0. Ron. Goal scorer?
Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah.
Odegaard.
I want to go 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Trossard to score.
Nice, like it.
4-0 clean sheet, easy win.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. So, back to the City United game.
Manchester derby.
Is that the Etihad?
Etihad, yeah. We need United to do us a favour. I know.
No, I'm going. Do you know what? I'm gonna pull something out the bag here. Remember when they beat them?
They're like 6-1 or something.
6-1.
When Haaland scored like 2, was it 2?
I'm gonna run it back.
6-1.
6-0.
6-0 clean sheet.
I think United
compared
to City.
6-0.
Listen, I'm not losing no sleep on this.
No.
I'm gonna go 6-0. Man City. Haaland hat-trick.
Haaland hat-trick.
Haaland hat-trick.
He's
De Bruyne to score. Phil Foden to score.
Wow, you're going
Imagine
proper.
if I just tell you the whole. If this happens,
you get this right, yeah.
So what? Haaland hat-trick. De Bruyne, Foden,
that's 5.
and Alvarez.
6.
Oh. They go 6-0, and a yellow card for Harry Maguire.
And what about United's goal scorer?
No, I'm going 6-0.
Just 6-0. Oh, sorry, 6-0. I thought you said 6-1.
No, I was going to rerun the 6-1, but I don't think they get near the goal.
6-0. Wow.
Maguire and Rodri to be booked.
Those boys.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here, boys.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 City. I hope United will do us, but I don't think they will. I'm gonna go 3-1 City. One guy that will score, Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, I forgot him. He could be on the score sheet
He's
as
on
well.
the score.
When
Bernardo
they went
Silva.
6-0, I think.
He loves a big game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1.
Right, we're going to finish this podcast today with a combined Man
Let's go
City
for it,
Man
yeah.
United
We were
11.
talking about it earlier.
We
so
were
let's go
talking about
for it,
11 because I joked, but I don't know. Maybe when I'm talking about it, there might be a player sneaking, but I don't see any Man United player getting in that team.
Maybe just one
over Man
on
City.
current form.
And I'm going to set the formation.
Go for it. Let's go.
I'm going to set the formation.
For both or?
So for both of us,
Yeah,
it has to be a 4-3-3.
4-3. Okay.
Because that's what they mainly play.
Yeah, that's what
so
they do.
4-3-3. That's what the formation has to
Let's
be.
go.
Edison or Onana.
Oh, easy.
There's no question.
Onana, he's great. Of course not.
Yeah.
What the best?
He's done me there.
How can we have Edison? Like he's the second best keeper in Brazil.
Behind
Alisson, the best in the
Julio
world.
Cesar. Who's the
Julio Cesar. Nah, jokes aside. Jokes aside. Edison in goal.
Edison in goal. Yeah. Right back. Kyle Walker or Dalot.
Dalot when he's sleeping. Yeah. He just.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker. All day, every day.
Kyle Walker, yeah. No
Man United fans are not going to like this, by the way, because none of your players get in this team.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth.
You're whack. Kyle Walker, right back.
Same, Kyle Walker, yeah.
2 centre halves, John Stones and Ruben Diaz. Could be a Kanji. It gets over any Man.
Yeah. I'm going to go. Oh, you go.
I'll take Stones and Diaz.
Stones and Diaz. I'm going to go Diaz and Ake. I rate Ake so much. He's underrated. Ake on the left.
All right. This is the only
Left
place
centre back.
I'm saying I'd take a Man United player over a Man City player. Left back, Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw over Nathan Ake when he plays left back.
Guardiola's not rated. No.
Yeah,
Luke Shaw with me. I'm going to Ake left centre back, man. Luke Shaw.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. Then my holding midfielder, Rodri.
Yeah, same.
Rodri doesn't even get close.
Way over Casemiro.
Yeah. Casemiro was great for Man United. No, nothing.
First 5 games, that's it.
So Rodri. And then my 2 other midfielders, Kevin De Bruyne.
KDB, yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne over McTominay, Mainu,
Fernandes. He just whinges away.
And then Bernardo Silva.
Oh, you got Bernardo?
Bernardo in that middle. And then I'm going to put someone else out on the wing. So yeah, that would be my midfield 3. Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo. No Man United players in that team.
Rodri. Yeah, De Bruyne. Yeah, I agree with you, actually.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Bernardo.
There's no one else. United players are not getting in.
I think the obvious one now, striker, Haaland.
Haaland, no one's beating him.
No one gets in. No. Left wing, I'm taking Phil Foden there.
Left wing,
right wing, whatever.
Yeah.
One of my wingers.
Yeah.
Foden gets in over Rashford.
Yeah, easy.
He gets in over Garnacho, Anthony.
Anthony, does he even play football?
No, I don't know. Waste of money as well.
86 mil, something like that. Crazy.
There's a good Twitter page that says how many things you can buy for the amount of money that Anthony's paid for. I think it was like 480 million Fredo bars.
Wow.
For the price of Anthony.
Mad.
So so again, Foden over them, and on the right hand side, Doku or Grealish over anyone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Haaland, Doku on the left, Foden on the right. Foden cuts in as well.
Yeah, I don't mind. None of the Man United players, apart from Luke Shaw.
Yeah. Even Luke Shaw, sometimes
Sometimes I'd take Nathan Ake over.
Yeah, I put Ake in centre back.
But I would take Luke Shaw over Nathan Ake. That's what I would.
It's only one made it. 1 out of 11.
It's poor. Even the bench would just be full of City
players. Yeah, even the City kids, Bob,
Oscar Bob, gets in there.
Rico Lewis, they're still ahead of
Rico Lewis over most people. So
United are in a big mess, so you guys need to sort it out.
Yeah, and it's not going to be sorted this weekend. That's what I would say. But yeah, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Another good review, good preview of what's going on.
Hopefully the kids win tonight for us.
Yeah. And we will be back next week. And we'll see what goes on. So remember, like, subscribe, follow, do what you got to do, share, and we will be back next week.
We're on Instagram, TikTok, everything. YouTube.
We'll be there.
Show some love.
Share it. Right, thank you for watching. See you guys. See you next week.